doesn't matter what I want. James is moving on.
Why would you say something?
It's too late. He already found someone else.
What?
I don't know how serious it is, but last night at the police station, he got a call, and I could tell it was from a girl.
And how did that make you feel?
Bad. I got super jealous.
Right, but you want him to start seeing other people.
I know. It's like I want him to see someone else, but when I think that he can, I totally panic, and it doesn't make any sense.
Stop!
Hi.
Hi. Michelle from We're in English together?
Oh, right. You sit by the window.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Can you believe that test last Friday? We like just started the semester.
Oh, I know. It was brutal. Oh, this is my friend Langston.
Hi.
Hi. Star, can I ask you something about James Ford?
You think yelling at Nate makes his life any easier?
No, you know what I think would make his life easier?
What?
Getting the hell out of here.
Oh, okay. You made your point.
Have I? Am I? Listen, just tell me one thing. Why'd you do it? Why'd you throw yourself under the bus?
I just wanted it to be over.
Over? Nate, this is far from over. You're gonna spend a new year in Statesville unless a miracle happens.
I did some digging on Inez Salinger.
I didn't ask you to do that.
You didn't have to. When somebody drugs my friend and messes with his marriage, I take it personally, and you're going to be glad I did.
Oh, you found something?
Inez had an appointment with Dr. Marty Saybrook the day that Eddie Ford was killed.
Well, how'd you find out about that?
Doesn't matter.
Confidential medical records?
Hey, your marriage is on the line. Do you want to hear what I came up with or not?
Go ahead.
Marty Saybrook gave this to Inez.
Your son is angry with Bo, so if he lashed out...
Matthew just told me the truth. He didn't make it sound any worse than it was. I think seeing Bo and Inez together was bad enough. I'm still trying to understand how that happened.
What'd Matthew say?
He said he heard a rumor. And apparently, according to this rumor, Bo started an affair with Inez because I was having an affair first. Do you have any idea where you would have picked that up?
I don't hear rumors about you, but people talk.
What does that mean?
Well, you and Bo are public figures, and you are both publicly reunited and remarried, and that could make you a target to your political enemies. What happens now? I suppose you'll divorce Bo.
Would that make you happy, Clint?
A prescription?
It's a copy of the prescription that Dr. Saybrook gave Inez. That's a strong sedative. Check out the warnings.
Do not take with alcohol or it can cause disorientation.
Inez gave you a beer, right? She could have ground up the pills and spiked it.
Yeah, she could have, but this prescription doesn't prove anything.
Why not?
Because it's a piece of paper.
You think she didn't fill the prescription? Hell, I could find that out with... What?
She walked in with a pharmacy bag when she got to the apartment that night. Nate asked her about it. She brushed it off.
Okay, so that means that Inez had the Mickeys in her hand the night you two were together.
Hey.
Yeah.
Glad I caught up with you. I couldn't sleep at all last night.
Neither could I.
Nate can't go to jail. It's wrong.
I agree with you.
So what kind of sentence do you think he could get? I mean, do you have any idea what the judge will do?
That depends on you, Inez.
I can see that you're worried about Nate, and not just because he's in the slammer. You're wondering, aren't you?
No, about what?
Well, he confessed. And don't tell me you didn't think it.
Nate's not a killer.
Well, no, he's not. That's right. That's right. Well, that's what I wanted to tell you. I mean, you're going to find that anyway, but I just thought I'd tell you now. No, he didn't kill Eddie Ford.
What do you want to ask me about James?
Well, I see you guys together a lot, so I thought maybe you'd know.
Know what?
Does James have a girlfriend? How do you know Star's in his girlfriend?
I'm not. I'm sorry. We're just friends.
Well, no, that's what James said. I wouldn't have asked Star if I didn't already know that. James told me there was nothing going on between you two.
If you just came here to tell me I'm stupid...
We didn't.
Not you. Him. I get it. You can go now.
Nate, that's not the reason we came here.
Well, not the only reason.
Shut up.
What happened to the money?
What money?
I gave Eddie $50,000 to leave town, and the cops didn't recover any money.
And Eddie had it, you're sure?
Listen, it's not gonna be like it was before. Nobody's gonna come after you. Nobody is gonna hurt you.
Look, I think Dad had in a duffel bag, Nate.
Okay. So we don't have a lot of time. I just need you to tell me where the money is.
Did you leave it someplace close by where...
Guys, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hang on a second. Hang on. What are you doing? Okay. I'm gonna keep the guard busy while you get the cash. You meet me at the courthouse and make sure to get in the same elevator.
The courthouse. You don't think that's sort of risky?
Listen, if we knock out a security camera, then we'll have him alone. Look, the elevator goes straight to the garage, and we'll be home free.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to bribe the guard who takes you to court. He's going to get $50,000, and we're going to bust you out of here.
Nora, I take no pleasure at the breakup of your marriage. I mean, I did everything I could to try to prevent it.
There's no part of you that thinks that Bo and I are getting what we deserve because of how we hurt you?
No. I was over you as soon as I met Kimberly. And seeing you and Bo on the skids just after you got remarried, it doesn't make it better for me in any way.
I have a sentencing.
Yes, Nate Salinger. I read in the paper that he confessed.
Doesn't make it easier.
Nora, I'm sorry for what you've been through. And no matter what happened between us, I never want to see you suffer.
Thank you, Glenn.
That night.
The night that Eddie Ford was killed. Now, if you're thinking what I'm thinking, and Inez did drug you, she could have slipped out and killed Eddie without you ever knowing she had been gone.
Timetable fit.
Is she capable of that?
How does Nate's sentence depend on me?
Well, you could offer testimony that could help him.
But he confessed there's not going to be a trial.
I can call witnesses to offer testimony that could lessen his sentence. Would you be willing to testify?
Of course. What do you want me to say?
The truth.
About Nate?
About anything that could help him.
You mean that he's a good boy, that he gets good grades, he hasn't been in trouble?
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing that might shave a few years off his sentence.
How many years do you think he could get?
Well, we're lucky they didn't charge him with murder 1, which is the death penalty, or mandatory life in prison. As it is, he's looking at 20 years.
Please don't say that.
Well, it's the truth, Inez.
I'm going to be sick.
I'm sorry. I don't know how you can face it.
I can't.
He's your son, he's your baby, and you feel helpless to protect him.
Yes. Nate is caught up in something that is not his fault. He didn't ask for Eddie as father. He didn't want Eddie in our lives.
It's not fair.
No. Fair? I don't know how I can live with it.
You can fight back, Inez. You can do whatever it takes to make things right for Nate. Are you ready to do that?
How do you know Nate didn't kill his father?
Well, because somebody else did.
Oh my God. Dad, is it true you killed Eddie Ford?
Danny.
Are you confessing?
Well, do you think I should?
I mean, you have to tell the judge. I mean, you can't let Nate go to jail if you're the one who killed Eddie.
Do you really think I'd just kill a guy just like that?
I don't know. I mean, your cufflink was found by his body. You never explained to me how that happened.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, and now you're telling me that you know that Nate isn't the killer. What should I think?
Well, no, I was just trying to say that I don't think Nate's capable of murder.
Oh.
Yeah. Even if I am.
Oh, my God, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Oh my God, I have to get to the courthouse.
Okay. See ya.
Hey, thanks again for the headline. I know it's gonna help.
I hope so.
Landview PD, Detective Price speaking.
Hi, it's Todd Manning. I have an emergency.
Of course I want to do what's right for my son.
Then do it.
What exactly do you mean by that?
I have to go check on Nate.
I need to talk to you.
I have to prepare.
Okay, you have the wrong guy.
Your client confessed.
Nate's covering for his mother. I think Inez did it.
Uncle Clint, mind if I grab those oil leases?
Oh, sure. Come on in. Matthew, mind if I ask you a question?
Yeah, shoot.
Why didn't you tell your mom that I was the one who tipped you off about your dad and Inez?
You're planning a jailbreak and I'm a moron?
Well, we can't wait for you to have a good idea. I've seen your work.
Oh, I can't believe you do this for me, guys.
Why not? We gotta stick together.
Thanks. Okay, I wish I did have your cash. I would give it back to you.
So you really don't have it?
I never saw any cash.
No, Dad had it the night I was there.
Then who has it? The real killer?
I am the real killer.
Oh, are you, Nate? Are you the real killer?
Hi. It's good to see you boys together.
You two need to clear out. It's time.
We have an eyewitness that places Nate at the scene.
Yeah, he was at the scene. You were at the scene. James was at the scene.
Oh, God,
He was at the scene. You get my point.
The murder weapon was found in Nate's apartment.
No, in Nate's mother's apartment. She could just as easily have left the gun there as Nate.
No, she couldn't have.
Why else would the kid jump up and confess when the judge was about to let him walk?
Okay, it's not Inez.
Why? How do you know that?
She has an alibi.
Did you check out the alibi?
I don't have to.
What, you're going to take her word for it?
Look, I would love to nail Inez for this, but I'm sure.
How can you be sure, Nora?
Because apparently while Eddie Ford was getting shot, Inez was having sex.
Oh.
With my husband.
There they go. I appreciate this, Balsam.
Anytime. If you want me to keep digging on Inez,
No,
I
I think that this is more than enough.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to run it by the district attorney if she'll speak to me. So what do I owe you for your time?
Well, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
No, you can't afford to...
To charge my friends?
No, to do everything pro bono. Now, don't be pig-headed.
I'm not. If anything, I owe you.
For what?
Now, do you really want the whole world to know that the police commissioner's son is this low-life criminal locked up in a foreign prison?
I think Bo can handle it.
Maybe. But could Bo handle arresting you for burglary?
For a lot of things.
I didn't think James had a girlfriend, but I wanted to be sure.
Why?
Well, I didn't want to get too invested and find out he's taken.
I'm sorry, you're invested?
Well, yeah. James is a great guy. We have fun together, but I didn't want things to go further unless he's really available. I mean, it's bad enough with all this stuff with his brother, and now he's going to prison.
You seem to know a lot about it.
I just feel horrible for the whole family. Sounds like the father was a really bad guy.
He was. So, how far have things gone with you and James?
Oh, well, you know, we hung out one time at the Buenos Dias Cafe, and we've been texting. Well, you know, about his brother and stuff.
I don't get it.
Well, the judge closed the hearing.
Yeah, but it's gonna be public record anyway. And besides, we're family. Why can't we just be there? Hey, what's going on?